Welcome to Famish for More. It's your girl Misha here. I want to talk about staying away from people with chaotic energy, with busy energy. Now, you might not think that that's contagious, like a cold, but it is. People can bring that frequency into your world, and you'll wonder why things are going haywire. If you're more in tune with yourself, you know when energy is not yours, it doesn't belong to you. But here are some of the signs you can tell when a person has chaotic energy, a chaotic spirit on them, um, that you need to just keep your distance from until they deal with that shit, because you don't want to invite that into your life, into whatever you're trying to do moving forward. Because I look at those type of people will pop up in your life when you are on the right track, when you've decided you want to change. Here comes the distractions, and it's usually in the form of people. And so a chaotic situation will happen in someone's life, and all of a sudden that situation is forced into your life by way of letting them in, inviting them in, or giving them some type of um, comfort or advice or anything like that. You're inviting that into your life. These people, first of all, don't even take instruction good because they so chaotic. They are in tune with that energy, and that's the energy that they usually move with. So you can sit with them and tell them all of the great advice and all of the ways that will make their life less chaotic, and they still would choose the chaotic route because that's a comfort for them. It's a frequency that they're used to. So the frequency that you're introducing them to by way of solution, it's not in vibration with them. It's not in alignment with them. So it won't like land. It won't land. And so the person has to want to receive the solution and also use the solution in order for it to land. If not, it's like you're using your energy, your precious energy, your ashe, and you're speaking life over to somebody. It's like speaking life into a wall that's not going to penetrate. It's not going to move it at all. But these people will constantly have a new situation every 3 to 7 business days. I'm exaggerating, but it just seems that way because they live in chaotic frequency, chaotic energy. A lot of things can build that on you. From what I've seen, it's people that don't sit with themselves after relationships. It's a lot of that because you moving from spirit to spirit, spirit to spirit, and you haven't given yourself time to heal from the previous one, to release yourself from whatever attachments you may have gotten from that person, or the hurt. You haven't given yourself to sit in that hurt. And so what they'll do is they'll take their unhealed, chaotic, like energy and go to another partner in hopes of that being the solution to calm down or to heal or to whatever. But what it does is it just adds more energy onto you. You'll never have that peace within because you're adding more energy to chaotic energy that has not been resolved in the first place. So as a result, they find themselves a magnet for a lot of chaotic situations. It's like the craziest shit. They come to you and say, and you're like, what? Like, how did that happen? Because they're a magnet for those type of things. If you're trying to like lead a path where you don't want that in your new experience, your new dimension, you're trying to timeline jump, all of those good things, you have to distance yourself from those type of people and those frequencies, those energies, those experiences. You have to first limit it. Me, I go cold turkey because those are the same people that you don't hear from. You know what I mean? When they're doing good anyway. So it doesn't bother me to X you out. I'll go cold turkey from you and that chaotic energy until you decide to sit with yourself and learn what is it that life is trying to tell you. Stop trying to jump from situation to situation, running from your problems. And people like that will beat you down energetically, constantly crying, constantly something, but they're not listening. So it's draining you every time you're pouring into this cup that's not receiving. So your best bet is to detach and stay focused on your path and what you have to do. Because just how spirit moves in your life and do things for you, spirit is going to move in their life and do things for them and give them the answers they need. We are not the answer to their chaotic situation. And you'll beat yourself up trying to do so. And I don't care what the relationship is, if it's a sibling, a lover, a best friend, a mother, a father, grandma, I don't care who it is. If you sense and see that they are really, like, we all are the creator of our experiences, you, me, everybody. But when you see a person is deliberately running into a burning building year after year, they redress it up and then they run into another one dressed up. It's just the same play, different theater. Get away from them. When you cut ties and energetic cords with that type of shit, you'll start to see how much lighter you are, how much you can flow and think, how much you'll be able to clear up the static in your own life. And you'll realize a lot of that static came in because you was taken on and connected to a staticky ass person. Right? And it's no shade, but you got to start choosing you. You got to start choosing you first, regardless. And when you put up boundaries because you want a better life, it is going to irritate the hell out of the chaotic spirits because they want to still leech on to you and they want to still make you their safe haven for when they having another chaotic experience. But that's not your job. You have awakened to your path, your happiness, your sanity, your health, your mental health. You might not think that pulling in all these other people's situations and energies will affect you that way, but it will. And you have to start choosing yourself first, no matter what, because you're taking the initiative to do the work, to clear the bull, to do the healing, to cleanse out the last person or the last situation before you jump into something else. So you live a pretty easy life, but you're noticing that they're coming in, they're infiltrating your energy, and they're tainting it. And so to keep your energy nice and pure, where it's all you, where you can be responsible for the shit that's happening, you can be like, oh, okay, I created that. I know how I was thinking the other day. I know I brought that in. But when you ain't in control because you've let the door open to other people's chaotic energy, you don't even know why a situation will be coming up in your life that's chaotic because it's not your energy. You have no control over that. You don't even know where that came from, so you can't even put a name on it. So to sever that and make it where you're only dealing with the experiences that you've created and you can put your finger on it because you know how you move, you know how your energy is feeling. And so that does you more justice than you know to getting to your higher self, to actually meeting your higher self in this 3D. Because we always visualize our higher self. Everything you want, the person you visualize when you're your best, that's your higher self. And you're trying to get there to meet him or her in the 3D, the now. And you can't do that with chaotic people and chaotic spirits around you because they are a distraction sent by the adversary to keep you off your path. And the more you acknowledge that, the quicker you'll go cold turkey on those type of energies. You'll throw those boundaries up and you won't care. You'll be more honest with yourself, so you'll show up not caring for how others feel about affecting your journey. This is a solo thing. You know, we attract great experiences and great things by what we allow in our lives. So going into the next year, 2025, stop allowing chaotic people to attach themselves to you and your good frequency. Those days are over.